Здравейте! Вие гледате 14-ти епизод на TECHDRIVE, нашата видеопоредица с Opel продължава в оранжевата Opel Mokka X, в която този път мой специален гост ще бъде Марко Савкович, началник продуктов маркетинг на HTC за Централна и Източна Европа. С Марко ще си поговорим за HTC U11, чисто новия флагман на компанията, който скоро пристига и на българския пазар, за всички негови нови екстри и качества, на които компанията ще разчита, за да впечатли потребителите в най-високия ценови сегмент. Ще стане дума и за виртуалната реалност, така че гледайте, обещавам да бъде интересно.
Hi.
Do you fit? Barely?
I barely fit, yeah. It's okay now.
We make it in English or Serbian, Bulgarian?
Yeah, let's do it in English, huh? Your visitors know English, definitely.
Okay, so first of all, thank you very much for taking the time to do this interview.
Are you already recording? Yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
Everything was recorded so far.
Yeah, of course.
So the main reason to make it today actually is obviously the HTC U11. And,
This is the one?
The flagship you recently launched.
Yeah.
So let's start off with the name. Why do you call it U11?
Well, we had a lot of ideas, but one of the main reasons is that probably people would just call it M11 regardless of what we name it. So 11 had to be there, and at the beginning of the year we actually started with the name U, so actually it's no longer 1, but now it's HTC U something, and the number 11 was really logical. After 10 comes 11.
Your flagship actually is part of this new U series you started in the beginning of the year, and can we say that there will be other series developed through the year, like the Desire? Or?
Well, we do have other series of phones at the moment, and there's no reason why we shouldn't see more of them. So basically we started the year with U Play and U Ultra, and what we couldn't really tell you at that moment in time is that there is gonna be a third device as well.
We already knew that.
Yeah, many people knew, but still, when some people reviewed or checked out the Ultra, they expected Snapdragon 835, which was not even possible in theory, because when Ultra was announced, Snapdragon 835 didn't exist basically. So we saved the best for last, and we are actually celebrating the 20th birthday of HTC with the U11.
Let's actually start with the key features, the Edge Sense. Tell me more about it.
So as you already know, one of the cool new features of the HTC U11 is the ability for you to actually squeeze the phone. It is a simple gesture that was not explored throughout mobile devices, but you can actually use it in a much better way than touchscreen in some occasions. We all know that touchscreens do not work underwater, do not work during the rain. So actually you can start the camera, record the video, launch any kind of application, even below the surface of water. And this is something you definitely could not do with a touchscreen. So instead of bending the screen, we actually extended the touch-sensitive areas beyond the screen. Besides having a short squeeze and a longer squeeze, you can also have some contextual squeezes. You will be able to predefine what happens in what exact moment. So for instance, if I'm using my U11, and I'm just gonna boot it up while we are driving, for instance, a long press on my phone turns on the LED light, because this is something that I need, especially in the darkness. At the same time, if I'm in the camera application, a long press is switching between the front and the back camera. So even with the setting that exists, there is a setting that can override it in certain occasions. You will be able even to draw a certain pattern, and this can be assigned to a squeeze. For instance, you are using some local Bulgarian application that HTC doesn't really know about, Google doesn't know about it, but you really like it. So for instance, there is a map inside that you want to pinch to zoom, or you want to center it. You can actually record that gesture and you can actually allocate pinch to zoom to a squeeze. For instance, so basically,
this happens in the settings.
This will happen in a separate Edge Sense application.
When is it coming?
It's gonna come in July already.
Okay.
So it's soon.
Cool.
We're already finishing with the beta testing and everything.
We've got rain actually.
Yeah.
Do you know what we say in Bulgaria? I guess you say the same. That when there's water, you will have luck with something.
Yeah. You can throw the water after someone. Yeah.
No. So the U11 event is today.
Yeah.
This means something. So this phone actually got 90 points from the ExoMark, which is the most phone ever received.
Yeah, some other consumer devices got more, but actually this is the maximum at the moment for a mobile phone. It's not only about the ExoMark, it's about the independent tests and reviews. We are not really encouraging everyone to only blindly follow what the ExoMark says, but definitely the camera is something that became stronger and stronger as a key selling point. So at the moment we got a really good reviews and with some of the reviews a higher score like the ExoMark, which doesn't mean that you should believe, you should actually try and test it yourself.
Some people actually say they are paid opinion and
actually not. I mean it would be completely pointless to pay something for a review like this. One of the feedbacks that you gave us, I mean the media gave us and the customers as well, is that our phones look like the previous version. So this is why we have been secretly developing a process called optical spectrum hybrid deposition, where we are actually experimenting with multiple layers of glass. So U-Play, U Ultra and U11 have actually not just something that you would see in the mobile industry today is a coat of plastic, a coat of paint and a coat of glass, and that's it. And this is something that's basically a standard. So with a multi-layer glass design, you can actually see the reflections. You can actually try to see, you can try to see different colors depending on the light condition. So I'm using at the moment a black U11, but when it's sunlight, it's actually slightly greenish. It's petroleum. If I will show you the red one later. So the red one becomes gold in certain angle, and this is not something, it's not magic, it's not something that you can do with one layer of glass, and by using this technology we actually wanted to make the glass as strong as possible and at the same time make it look wow. So we have 5 colors.
5 colors. Are they coming to our market?
Yes, all of them. Not all of them. Yeah, not all of them at the same time, but all of them will come to all markets. The one that comes at the end is actually the solar red.
Okay, so you mentioned the sound quality is better. How is
sound quality is really amazing. I'm just gonna try out. I'm gonna take this phone and I'm gonna play back something for you. So one of the challenges we had is how to explain to the customers that our phone is still stereo, you know. After we introduced HTC 10, just by looking at the phone, people said, aha, so HTC now only has one speaker. But there is also one speaker here at the bottom, which means that if you listen to anything that has left and right, you will hear left and right. But at the same time, you will be able to hear good surround music, even in portrait mode, and even if you're not in the center. But look at this. So this comes from a phone, but because the phone is glass, the whole phone
speaker.
Yes, the whole phone becomes a speaker.
It's vibrating through the sound.
So this is a subwoofer. This is a tweeter. So you still get stereo, but you have a dedicated subwoofer. You're smiling.
So it's louder. So it's louder than the fan, right?
Yeah, of course. It's not just much louder, but actually it has the acoustic chamber is now done in a completely different way. So the metal is not blocking the sound now, but the glass is actually working as a huge speaker. And don't worry, we still didn't confuse left and right. You will be able to actually hear the difference between left and right. So our phone is still stereo, but at the same time it is delivering super rich, high quality audio like you're used to when it comes to HTC.
You don't have the audio jack anymore.
Oh yes, we do.
Tell me about the new headphones and everything.
Yeah, I need to explain. I really, need to explain it not just to you but to everybody, really.
Yeah.
So there is a good reason, really, why we are using USB-C when it comes to audio. But this time, due to popular demand, the adapter is in box.
Yeah.
So if you want to use your favorite headphones, which is a completely valid point, you don't have to invest a single euro. So why is USB-C for us so important? The phones that we introduced with the U Ultra had something called adaptive noise. It's basically a U-sonic branding for us, which means that we put a small, super high sensitive microphones inside the earbuds. So we send an invisible signal. It detects the capability of your left and right ear and saves it as a profile in 2 seconds. And this is something you cannot do on a 3.5mm jack. So what happened with the U11? We have added one extra layer of coolness, which is active noise cancellation.
Yeah.
So we are using the microphones that are built into the headphones to actually send in real time everything that the left and right microphone in the earbuds pick up. So we use USB-C to actually send this to a phone, and the phone with Snapdragon 835 actually deal with active noise cancellation. So it is handled by a phone, but we are using USB-C and those super high sensitive microphones.
Do you believe actually that a great phone like this can succeed on the market today without the marketing budget that the big companies have, like Samsung, Apple and Huawei, which are in the top 3 actually, and they invest really heavily in marketing?
Yeah. I mean, we did discuss this over the years, many times over the years, and it is actually built into the values of our company. So we are actually really focused. I mean, yes, we do make some cool VR stuff, but we are a smartphone company, so we are not actually building aircraft carriers, foot massagers or air conditioners. We are really focused on phones, so we cannot be in the same position, really, and this is a reality. I mean, we cannot jump out of a woman's magazine while she's making a hairstyle, or you will not see us on every billboard.
Yep.
But what's really good to know is that we have a really good let's say loyalty base,
fan base.
And whoever tries HTC will simply love the way how the phone acts. We love the dialer. We love really.
Can I see the dialer? Is it so special?
I'm just saying that when you get introduced to HTC, you will definitely give it a try in the next year, or when the next device comes.
What about the thin frame trend that's forming on the market?
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely a trend. It looks interesting, it looks cool, it looks fresh, but at the same time it is definitely really difficult to maintain.
How do you mean?
Which means that if you drop your HTC 10 or your U11, it will fall on the metal frame here. If you drop some other phones, you will actually spend half the price of the phone for a replacement screen. So I'm not saying that this is a category that should not be explored in any way, but we actually wanted to make sure that the area around the screen is used in a most convenient way. So we have a capacitive buttons on the bottom. We have a fingerprint reader that you can actually reach, which can also be used when the phone is on the desk, on the table. Yeah. At the same time, we are not sacrificing a single pixel of this 5.5-inch beautiful screen. So if you're looking at the next Netflix or YouTube content, And I believe that you are not recording this in 18 times 9.
No.
I think it's still 16 times 9.
It's still.
So if you look at watch this content on your blog, I don't want to see any black bars. I don't want to have any zooming or cropping. When I do, I want this to be a system-wide setting. So I want basically a proper solution. We believe it's not the time yet.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why we actually want pixel one-on-one. Whatever was meant to be displayed will be displayed. No black bars, no hidden areas, no zooming, no cropping. So this is our strategy at the moment. It's really up to you to say I like it or I don't like it, or I just don't care. I like
but you explore this area of possibilities.
Yeah, of course. I mean, our research and development team is working on different things that we cannot even mention today, and not even I know about them. I mean, it's not like it has like 1 centimeter of borders.
What about the VR?
Yeah, VR is there. After let's say one year of sales and really great results, you can order HTC Vive in Bulgaria. We are now exploring different accessories, primarily accessories. So we didn't want to release a new version every, I don't know, 6 months. We are actually helping a lot of startups that are involved in VR. Not just with software, but also with hardware solutions. So if you really don't like wires, Vive can now be wireless. There is a deluxe head strap where you have integrated headphones and really comfortable head strap for the Vive. So we have been building not just the apps but the whole ecosystem that comes with the Vive. You even saw recently that Google teased one of the new standalone VR devices. So actually we will be involved in many projects that we cannot really comment right now. Not everyone wants to have a PC in their living room or some setup that requires some square meters. Maybe you just want to have something in your backpack and use it in the bus or in the park. And this is where standalone VR jumps in, and it definitely can attract more wider audience.
Yeah. And it's coming out this year, right?
Yeah, this was the info from that is it's coming soon.
Okay.
Yeah, this year. we are on the half of it, so it's coming.
Като по часовник, дъждът над София спря тъкмо в края на нашите снимки. Оставих Марко в хотела му, където той има около час и половина до българското събитие на HTC U11, премиерата му тук в България. Надявам се видеото да ви е било интересно, а съвсем скоро очаквайте и детайлното видео ревю.